Hey guys, how's it going tonight? How are you guys doing? Oh, our camera's all goofy. Hey Googleplex, how are you? Alrighty. Googleplex, you know what's really funny right now? We have 2 Google Homes here, 3 Google Homes, and every time I say your name, I activate like one of them in the place. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Me, how am I doing? I am... Uh-oh, we triggered it. I'm actually, like, incredibly exhausted and tired, Googleplex, today. I've been, like, not getting much sleep lately, because I keep, like, working late and stuff like that to, like, 2 a.m. or in the morning or 3 a.m. and then I go to the studio and go to work. So I've been actually really tired lately, to be honest. So we actually might have like maybe only like a 3-hour stream tonight, just because I need to actually get some sleep as soon as possible, to be honest. So oh well. I had to do a quick fix actually on this tonight before I started stream here, chat. I ended up actually having to re-bake this before stream because I had some UV issues, and then of course I had to bake it in Marmoset with my mesh by name essentially, so or name matching and stuff like that. So there was something I was gonna do here. Is it this part? I thought in last stream we had this over here in the setup just so you guys could see. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. That's a little bit easier for you guys to see. Let's see. Green channel stuff. Yeah, so this will be the wrong one. Let me just grab the new dog. You do not want to do that. Bo. Oh. No, Bo. You think they need to work on their speech recognition? Yeah, probably. Let me see. Project. I believe it is... Which green channel is it? Is it this one? It looks like that one. Let's just double check that. Yeah, it's this one for sure. So the fill layer. I'll just chuck that in. Let's see. That is not the right one. Oh, there we go. Here, one sec, chat. Let's fix this now. Textures. Project import. There we go. That's interesting. Oh, I see what's happened. Whoa. Thanks for the follow there, because I did too. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to rebake all of that actually. One sec here, chat. I'm gonna fix something. Oh, thanks there, Bcost. How are you? Yeah, it's getting there. I'm doing a fix right now. I accidentally, I had to do a rebake before the start of stream here on this, and I ended up baking it at the wrong resolution. Boy, do I feel stupid on that. I could have sworn. Is it this one? No, that's incorrect. That is totally incorrect. Yeah, see, this is what I ended up doing by accident. We'll use it for tonight and then I'll rebake it. I can't believe I did that. That's hilarious. Or we could rebake it on stream, but I don't know how to do that really, because what happens if I end up doing that, we're gonna run into some problems. I can't believe I did that. That's so funny. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh well. We'll refix it later. There we go. Why not but 1K by 1K? So what you can do, because like I actually was doing a 2K by 1K. So in terms of length, sometimes what you can do, if as long as your textile density is good, you can do what you can do is essentially stretch your UVs in. And so what happens when it allows you to like lay out longer textures. And so if you have like assets that, for example, are longer geometry that make more sense to have them on a longer texture sheet, what you can do is squish the UVs and then use a resolution that's like double on one side on the X, and then just on the Y it's like 1. And then what happens is when you apply it to it, it pulls out the UVs or the texture onto the UVs. So it'll be squished UVs, but then pull the texture out. It's actually a really cool trick. We do it all the time on stuff. But I accidentally I accidentally made a mistake, and I mean we could retexture it. It's just I don't know if I would want to texture it on stream, or sorry, rebake on stream, because we might run into some problems. There we go. There's it fixed now. I mean it'll be fine theoretically. No, I think I can already see it skewing. He said just me? That I'm the only one that uses that? Oh no, it should just be you, Coyote. Oh, thanks there, Because. Yeah, it's gotten there. Actually, you know what, chat? Maybe we will fix this bake on stream. I'm kind of tempted to. Yeah, actually, here's a link to my art station there, Because. That's just some of the stuff that we've done on stream before here. Hey, Aphex, how are you? Yeah, I'm always sketchy anytime I do marmosets baking on, on stream, because I always end up running into like stream delays or the stream gets behind. So because it uses even with this processor and this graphics card, I don't know why, but every time I do it I still run into problems. I have no idea why. So yeah, I don't know why you're running into problems there, Coyote. Whoa, hey there. Is it Stygian Workshop? How are you? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So let's actually on the leather here, chat. Let's do a stains. So we got leather weathered. Let's do just above here. Let's do a stains layer. We'll turn everything off just at the start here, just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. And then we're gonna add a black mask, add a fill. And then we'll go find some cool stuff there. Hey, Nemlon, how's it going? How are you? You missed the like rebake thing that I have to do. It's funny, I rebaked and then I accidentally rebaked at the wrong resolution, so that'll be okay though. Actually, Nemlon, I got a few questions for you tonight about because I was reading up just on using that cool technique with the translucency stuff. Am I wrong? Like, do you need to use a red color in the map, or is that just what people tint it half the time too? Let's see. Let's invert the map. So because do you do much I guess you do a bunch of texturing and stuff like that yourself then, huh? And props and stuff? Oh, what? You're on holidays, huh? Oh, red is for the skin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might bug you how I need to do that. That's awesome, dude. Man, you should oh, that looks so nice. You should take lots of photos. Is this a photo from your camera? It looks like it's from, or not your camera, your phone, I should say. Oh, nice there, Because. That's awesome. Dude, that looks sick, Nemot. The palm trees obscuring the view. Did I sculpt all the stonework of this in Painter there, Aphex? I did. It ended up being... 1 sec here. You guys can see my error. I accidentally or actually I could just pull it out, like just resize it by 1. I can't believe I baked that at that. That's so funny. I redid a rebake and I set my resolution wrong by accident. Yeah, so I ended up sculpting it this way there, Aphex. Actually, there's VODs on the entire iteration process of how we sculpted this. It's actually kind of hilarious, to be honest. So, I think we did like 11 of them or something like that. And even then, like, we could probably do another 2 more, like some people were saying. Oh, that's sick, dude. So I take it you got good Wi-Fi. Can you see the topo, please? Let me see here. Everyone's always like, let me see it. Let's see. I need to go into mask. And then we can just grab that. So, can I see your topo, please? Topo. Oh no. All the topo. You can't see it? What do you mean you can't see it? Well, I gotta change the colors. How do I do that? I know, the red is really hard to see. Where the heck can I change that in my viewport? There's a way to do it. It's in your settings. I should up this cash budget. Holy crap. On the right? It's in my settings on the right. Background color, language. You're like, never mind, next time? I mean, it's like, what do you mean it's on the right? Like on, oh, this settings. Oh, okay. No, that's not that settings. Where is it? You're the one that wants to see it. I don't really care. Where the hell is it? I can't remember where it is. I thought it would be in like view or something like that. Viewport. No. Mode. Window. Edit. I mean, you said it's in settings. Shelf? No. General. Background color. I mean, I could just load up the Maya file. That's really easy. I mean, it really doesn't matter. No, it's in settings. What do you mean it's on the right, though? Only display selected material when painted. Show world access, background color, show default scale materials, camera rotate speed, zoom. I mean, we can go down these one by one. Baking options, preview options. Iray. Where I changed the viewport settings, so it's not on here, then it's in viewport, right? Oh, you mean here. That makes sense. Hey Tree, how are you? You know what's funny? I thought I've changed this. Like, I believe I've done this like many times before. That's why it's funny. I can't remember where it is. Display settings. Environment opacity. I mean, this really doesn't matter. Focal length. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of wasting time here looking for it now. I don't know why it even matters. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I know I've turned it on before. Tool display. Oh, there it is. There you go. I know, right? So that's basically it. I mean, we're a little high on it, but that's just because we wanted to make sure we had close-up details and stuff, so. Such a noob. It's only done it, I don't know how many times, I just can't remember where it was. Oh, you got your sculpt done so far. Let's see it. Ooh, look at this. So the biggest thing, Aphex, I have to see the reference. It's definitely your forms in here that you're going to have challenging with, and then all the wear and the edge details that you're going to have to do as well. The nice part is, like, you can be really organic with it because it is like a really off sculpture too. This is looking a little What is it exactly? Is it like a fountain there, Aphex, or is it something else? Yeah, that's the biggest thing I would worry about, though, is like a lot of your, like, you don't want your thing to look so muddy, you know what I mean? So I'd really watch with that once you start adding a bunch of chips and stuff like that into it, and edge wear and details. Like, this stuff here is pretty good. I would almost be more impactful, though. Like, I would really take your trim dynamic and just really cut away, or your mallet fast brush, and actually do lots of wear on the edges, because this feels really soft. So I would almost like go ham on this thing and actually take a lot of chunks away, or even like chips of the stone completely severed away from this. I would have to see more views on it, but that's what I would go with, actually. Nimlot, you're like, hey, Rozzy. You haven't done anything with the teeth yet. Yeah, that's fair. Go with a multiply, maybe? And then a lot of roughness in there. Okay, so let's see if I can pump. I think I've got like a curvature hidden inside of here now. We used to have it, but I think I've accidentally removed it because we've done a bunch of changes to this. This should actually be above here. Oh, no, it shouldn't. Yeah, what happened to the curvature of that? I think I actually might have removed that, because that's all good. Let's see. So above here, I could have sworn I had that in here, but I guess we might have nuked it when we added the leather into here. So a lot of the channels look like they've been goofed now. Unless I renamed it as like edgeware or something like that. Pattern lines. No, it's definitely been nuked. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we've moved that out of that. So let's actually bring that back to the top. Or is this ivory that we're in? Oh, no, it's not even in that. Yeah, okay, so it's in this one. Oopsies. There it is. Okay, so it's still there. It's just kind of not being used as much. I think we could probably be a little bit more impactful with that. And the color's too strong. We need to desaturate that. Hey there, Plop Zero. How are you? So one thing we need to do tonight, chat, or at least try, we need to kind of narrow down some of these colors. Whether we paint over top of some of this might be kind of the option. And then also what I should do is add normal wear on top of those. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight because I'm just absolutely exhausted. I've been like staying up till like 3 in the morning like crazy lately, and I'm actually kind of exhausted, so we might only stream till like midnight tonight. And then I think also, chat, let's see, another thing that we need to do, so like normal wear in here, we need to try to figure out how the heck we're going to do it for the translucency shader in Marmoset. I hope it'll be okay working with Marmoset in there. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go, but we'll find out. Oh, Because asks, hey Bacon, where'd you learn to make such juicy textures with substance? I'd like to try and level up my texture skills. I initially learned in Photoshop, because, and then like some of those things that I learned in Photoshop sorta kind of translated to Painter. Painter was kind of a weird one for me to kind of grasp at first. I really haven't watched many videos or anything like that, what other people do. Like I've seen a few in Painter, but I've kind of done a lot of just like trial, error, learn from other people. Chat's taught me things. It's kind of a little bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. Working all over the place, kind of stuff like that. So it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of all over the map for how I've just kind of learned how to texture. And even still, like there's so much I have to learn still, right? So a lot of it is though, like some of these like concepts that you can learn though, you can start applying them to other pieces. So because like everything you texture is different too, right? Like it depends what it is. You're terrible at Painter Tree. It takes time. Hey, Rambling Woman, how are you? Okay, so chat, actually, if you're not aware what we're actually texturing or making, so it's actually this Alaskan knife from, I believe it's called the Tlingit tribe. Tlingit tribe. I can't remember which one, like, fully how to pronounce it. But I changed it up a little bit. We actually went for more of the obsidian dagger route. Which is kind of this kind of stuff on it. We have kind of modified it a bit. It's more so like this one than anything. Actually, this is something we should do, is paint some of this stuff on it as well and see if we can get some kind of variation. Another thing I need to do, just a little bit of a call out, I need to kind of paint some lines in here, and I don't know how that's gonna look, but we're gonna try it. So, but the biggest thing I think I need to do is nail down this kind of like mother of pearl color. It's actually this. It's kind of weird though. It's so weird. So weird. I want to try to get like maybe a darker blue in there, I think. So let's go into that. Let's actually go up here. Where did we put that? That was in, let's close off some folders here. We have our shell texture, which is that. So in here, let's actually see if we can get something working there in their chat. So we have the iridescence. Let's see if we can do, first of all, kind of maybe ground it a little bit better. Mother of pearl, yeah. That's what I've heard it's called, yeah. To link it there, Plop Zero, is that how you pronounce it? Oh, okay, these are your ref effects. Okay, okay. Oh, it's very square, huh? Here, let me copy this and bring this into a pure ref there, Aphex. Just give me 1 second. Do you know what I did, chat, last night? You know what I was doing? I was learning how to edit in Premiere. How much fun is that? Oh, okay, so it is actually fairly square, Aphex. Okay. So let me see, you linked me this earlier. Let me grab this. Okay, so for starters, Aphex, and I think chat can see already. So for starters, the scalp part here of the forehead, of the brow and all that is way, way too high. I mean, obviously, like, if you have this in your subtools at lower divisions, you're able to move it. Good job trying to learn ZBrush and stuff like that, dude. Good job so far trying to kind of pick that up. So I think, like, right away, this, oh come on, this needs to be like way longer. Your entire nose needs to be way higher. You're kind of crushing it down in here, so you need to kind of really bring a lot of this up way higher, almost to like right here, if that makes sense. If not even a little bit more pronounced. And then here, like your brow here, like I'm not a character artist, but this is too far forward. Like you're almost getting to like caveman. Like if you look at eyes, like eyes aren't like straight on. they wrap around these portions of your skull, right? So if you think about the cat, this jaguar sculptures, which is what I'm assuming this is, it actually wraps around the skull here in these areas. So you would need to actually bring that back, like this part of the brow here that I don't know what the word is, but bring this back way back. So like you've got it way too forward, almost I don't want to call it ape-like, but dog-like maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an animal that even has that actually. So like you would need to bring like all this form here needs to come way back, right? And then like your nose part here needs to come way up and then continue on. This part here is way too high. You need to bring this way down, if that makes sense, right? These shapes here as well, your volumes, they're too thin and dainty right now. You need to bring these volumes way larger shapes in here, right? Man, drawing with the mouse sucks, chat. And like the skull in general needs to be way longer. Like you're kind of got like the pug version of a jaguar right now, because it looks like the jaguar kind of ran into a wall, right? Like you're really squishing the front of the face. And so like if you compare the two here, you can see like in this side profile, it's actually a lot longer than the image that you're showing, right? Like if we look at this one on this side profile, like what I would do for you, yeah, exactly, Nimot. Totally agree. Completely agree. Another thing too, Aphex, like one thing I would almost suggest, like, I don't know how you're sculpting this, but like modeling a base mesh to this side profile would really benefit you, because it looks like you've, like I said, it looks like you've brought up, like if we were to look at your profile here compared to what you have in your sculpt, like it kind of looks like you're honestly doing this with your model. Like that's what your profile looks like if we kind of look at that. So I strongly suggest, I don't want to say just like redo it, but if you can take the move brush and lower your divisions like crazy in here, you could really fix those forms. Sculptures are really hard to nail when you first start in ZBrush though. It's not exactly like an easy thing to get going. I do like these little shapes that you got going on here. These are fun. And also like one thing you could do too, if you want to try to get, say like these patterns in here, you could just create like a cube, or even on a cylinder, and just extract the faces on the edges and then extrude in. So what I mean by that is like to quickly build those shapes if you want to sculpt them in. I don't know if you're going to. You could just quickly have a subdivided cylinder up that's got all those divisions like this, and then just extrude inward, right? So it's like to there, delete the faces, and then have these all like extracted faces, and then just extrude those as cubes and then smooth them, and you could use them in ZBrush as well, or duplicate, or maybe like make two and just place them around manually. That's another way you could do it. So, or there's like a spiral circle thing. Yeah, totally agree, Nimwat. Like, it also seems like if you look at, like yours are kind of like flat to the face there, Aphex. So like if you think about it in a side profile, what you need is like Nimot's saying with the volume side of it, yours looks like it's kind of like, how do I do this? Following the face like too much to the model, almost like a Dilophosaurus, like how that like flower part, or not flower part, the like skin flaps come off, or at least from Jurassic Park the movies anyways. You've got it like hugging the neck too much, whereas you need like rounder volumes that come right off, right? Like you can see here, like there's larger volumes, like you can almost see the faces right here, right? Compared to like where you're going with it, it feels like yours almost feels like, if we were to look at this from a side profile, yours feels like you're really hugging. I don't know how to draw this from this angle here. Yours really looks like it's hugging the side of the model. So I think that's something that you need to also fix as well if you're wanting to push that further. Like you can see here, like it's more flower petally. Whereas this feels, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. It just feels flat. Yeah, totally there. Dilophosaurus Darkfire, you never heard of that one? Yeah, exactly, because. Hey, David, how are you? Oh, you love Dilophosaurus. Man, when I was a kid, it scared the crap out of me. I think when I was 7 years old when I watched Jurassic Park. Yeah, it was terrifying for me when I was a kid. Love that movie, though. I was so obsessed with dinosaurs because of it. I can't believe I made this, like, total error chat. So that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna rebake this afterwards, just so I have the proper resolution. I'm actually working at a bad resolution right now. Oh well, we've gone too far. Let's grab a blue. Maybe? And we'll add some roughness in there. Apex, I feel like I'm learning bad practices modeling and learning all solo. Well, I mean, that's why Apex, it's so important to post your work and get feedback, right? Like, by all means, don't be afraid to post any of your stuff in the Discord, Apex. Like, if you're wanting feedback from people, like if you get to a blocked out stage, for sure, like post your work right after, and then people can comment and provide feedback on what's going wrong with your block out and stuff like that. Don't beat yourself up for it though, just because your proportions are off though, right? That's how you learn, right? Like analyzing and recognizing what's wrong with your model is just part of the process, right? So I mean, like, geez, like it happens to me all the time, 24/7. What's that, Darkfire? You said, I've got an editing project in digital media where I'm supposed to edit a short film that gives the audience suspense, and it's really fun. Premiered, by the way. Oh, that's awesome, Darkfire. Yeah, I just started learning it because I want to start doing YouTube content. So, I may or may not have had way too much fun last night. That's why I was up till like 3. Let's call this shell_pits. Exactly, Nimma. That what Nimma just said there, Darkfire. It's important that you kind of go through that phase process before jumping the gun. It's really easy to start jumping into the details, right? But it's important when you're building stuff that you start, like, your proportions and your forms are correct, because they're kind of like the basically the footprint, or the not the blueprint, what's the word I'm looking, the foundation is the word I'm looking for like your entire piece, right? So Insomniac Bacon? No, I just screwed up my sleeping patterns. It's kind of it's something. Actually, you know what? I think I will go a little bit in there and then darker. Doesn't make production any easier at work, though, I can tell you that much. Okay, let's try this. Let's go right above here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, chat. We'll see what happens here. I guess we'll go black mask fill. Let's call this details for now. I should do a normal technically. Actually, we could do a normal and then just mask it off. Or I could just do like some kind of like procedural that we could use to just get some like weird forms. And like we could try a... Ooh. Do I want to try that? Okay, I'm going to get really weird here, chat. I'm going to try something. I think this is kind of stupid, but I want to do it anyways. Okay, so... Just hear me out. This is gonna be dumb. This isn't designer. This would be a lot easier in designer. This is gonna be stupid. I already know this. Oh, that's right. EA, not Insomniac. Good joke. Hey, Box One, how are you? How's it going tonight? Box One, are you doing any 3D printing by chance? Don't tell him. No, they know his real name. The world must not know his real name.
I mean, Box.
You are doing 3D printing, nice. Volkiller 2019 is out, and why are you still on 2018? Because I'm so lazy and I haven't updated it since it's been out.
The hot chocolate bringer's here.
The hot chocolate bringer's here. Oh, you talking about Rozzy B? She is the bringer of many hot chocolates, actually. Probably more
Too warm for hot chocolate.
than we... Yeah, well, actually, not really, but...
You never bought whipped cream, so...
We need like a directional warp. Can I do that with the filter? Is there directional warps?
Hey Google, add whipped cream to my shopping list. Sure, add whipped cream.
Oh, you're digging the new stuff in Painter right now, Tree? I don't know if I've tried all of it, actually. This is so, like, pointless what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get, like... Inside these pearls, they have this, like, line stuff. How have I been, Darkfire? I've been good. It's been really busy at work, though. And then I'm really, really tired right now. So, I guess great, but also bad. Yeah, I don't know. I've been really just messing around with my sleep schedules too much, and I think it's like... I don't know. I was like, honestly, chat, I was like this close to being like, man, I really don't want to stream tonight just because I'm so exhausted. But then I was like, power through, you know? So. Nimlot. Well, you know what I mean, though. I'm talking about like all the new tools, even in the past version there, Nimlot. I'm just talking about some of the new stuff I haven't tried even. Well, technically I'm on it at work, actually. Darkfire, I don't even work on that one. I'm not even on that project. That's at Respawn. Hey there, Plasma. How are you? I kind of want to try a little stain part. So these like little yellow stain parts that kind of go through this. Or we could try the... Actually, let's do this first. Let's go right above here. And then let's turn everything off but color for now. And then in our procedurals, we'll try something like a creased maybe, or crystals. Let's try creased, actually. That might work for us. And then within that, oopsies, let's add a black mask first to that. And then we'll add a fill layer, make sure we've got that set up properly. And then on that fill, we'll add that creased. And then inside there, let's alt-click this just to see our mask. And we can add a bound, well, we could just do that at our levels. And then on our scale here, let's turn this up to say, yeah, maybe, let's try like a 7 for now. And then we'll see if this actually works. And then let's change the colors here to more of like a darker blue. So this is gonna look really stupid for now, for a second here. And then what I want to try to do is on this, we'll add like a levels. And then we're gonna clamp that. Let's see. Just to kind of get some other variation throughout this. Okay, so we don't want that to be that strong. There we go, getting a little bit more. Maybe we just need to nail that color now. We actually need to add more green tones into that. And then probably bring back that opacity like crazy. We could try a purple, actually. We could even add a little bit more roughness variation in that, just to kind of, maybe? No, that might be too strong, actually. Just want to be like really subtle with it, but, or we could go shinier, actually. That actually might be better. Tree, are you able to use package textures in Painter? I have an ORM map and want to use it, but I don't see a way to separate the channels. Yeah, I don't know actually about that, Tree. I've never tried it, actually. Plasma says, I'm good. Waiting for the stores to open so I can order coffee, Nimlat. Lazy Kevin, no excuses. Come on, man. Meanwhile, Nimlat's like, I'm enjoying the beach. Nimlat, did you bring your PC with you too? I hope you're modeling while you're on vacation. Do you have like ZBrush on your phone yet? Volker, imagine if you can import make nodes set to do that. Oh man, yeah, hell no. Yeah, I know, I'm just bugging. Yeah, Volker, I wish like that was what I've heard is that what algorithmics eventually wanting to do it where you can like export these to designer. So like think of these as eventually as like substance graphs. From what I've heard that they eventually want to do is like you can export layered, kind of like a bridge to designer and then quickly tweak things and then export it back. That's what I've heard though. I don't know if that's going to be a thing though for a while. I don't know how they have that integrated though, or how they would. Would be crazy though. Whoa! Hey there, Cyber Ranger. Oh my god, that's an awesome name, by the way. How are you? Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is Mad Max done? Oh, I see, Volker. Oh, totally. But I think what they want to eventually do is what I've heard down the grapevine is that they're eventually going to. What their goal is to eventually make it that it's like a package together, so you're working collaboratively together. I don't know how that's going to be, but because it seems really difficult. But I mean, hey, they've made so many strides in this software that I mean, I can't really say that they wouldn't, right? So we should have this little pitting stuff throughout it. But it's kind of like, where is it here? Like it's so weird. We could try to do that line pattern throughout it. If we want. I mean, you don't really see it. One thing I might try to is to get like this chipping part here that just looks like it's been chipped away though, compared to this stuff. I might be wrong though, entirely actually. I really want to see it, Darkfire. I don't have tickets though, so because I'm silly. I just started watching. What did I start watching? I started watching Game of Thrones. So I finally got caught up on Game of Thrones last night. So since I just started watching, I think everybody's been watching it. So we'll call this shell pattern or shell pattern. One thing I'm gonna do here too, chat, is just above the shell pits. So right here, I'm gonna create what is called a spots. So we're gonna put a color on just for now. Call this spots. Chat, I have a cut in my mouth right now, and it's driving me crazy. So if I start sounding like I talk like a lisp or have a lisp, it's not my fault. And also, no, I'm not having a stroke. You've got tickets for an entire row, Darkfire. Okay, I'm flying out tomorrow or this weekend to come see you, and we're gonna go watch it. He's got a whole row of tickets for. Yeah. So Darkfire, that means you've got tickets to spare, so you can bring Nimlot and me all the way over there, and we're gonna watch it, right? Right, Nimlot? You're gonna go on vacation with us, right? Just to go watch Endgame, right? Fly to North America? Right? Oh, you're gonna come along, Tree? Okay, deal. It's party. Party and Darkfire's paying for it. Okay, so let's create a group for that. Let's call this spots group. And then we're gonna chuck that in there. And then inside that group, we're gonna create another mask, and we're just gonna kind of, I guess we'll grab some kind of grunge or something that we can kind of create a little bit of a variation throughout here. That's at least, ooh, I want to try that. Something that we can actually just mask this off. I mean, I guess I could just use like a cloud. Let's do a clouds 2 for now, and we'll see what we can get out of that. You don't want to see superheroes dying for your birthday? Yeah, that's fair. Watching your childhood heroes die on your birthday, Nimlot's not exactly the greatest thing, not gonna lie. So I'll put a levels on that. Let's see. Let's bring this down. Does that look like before and after? It's really not actually affecting it that much. Does that look like? It's interesting. Oh, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. Let's maybe do this. And then pull that back just a little bit. Okay, cool. Oop. Actually, on that note, I'm going to save this properly. You know what? I don't know what's going to happen in those movies. I have Game of Thrones theories, though. I have Game of Thrones theories what I think is going to happen, but I don't know if we should start talking about that, chat. Should that be the topic of discussion tonight, chat? Is how it's going to end? What environment map do I use there, Zadra? Are you referring to what color space I'm using? our color profile, sorry. I'm using Ace's Film 2.0, if that's what you're asking. So you can get that on Gumroad. I believe it's free. Jon Snow, new Night King. Oh, there's no way to spoil it, Nimla. There's no way to spoil it. They're not far in the season yet. Cersei's gonna kill Jaime. That's what you're thinking, Viper? Everybody dies. It's my spoiler. Don't worry, Nimla. We can't spoil it right now. Honestly, we can't. You're in season 6 there, Darkfire? What? Hurry up. I really hate Jon Snow, Urag. He's my least favorite character. So you're telling me Jon Snow is gonna win? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My actual environment map. I'm not really using any... Oh, you mean like my lighting? Oh, I'm using Studio 2. So it's... I can't remember. I think it might be one that I've got installed from online. I might be wrong. Studio 2 might be a default one, though. Why? Do you have a suggestion there, Zadrot? Fight. Bolt killer, that's hilarious. Oh, that's a definite red flag tree.